んですからね。使いが帰りましたね。成果をしっかり確認しましょう。一見、私は長く続かないと思ってたんですよ。飯綱丸様も千又殿も桃代殿も点でバラバラ。今の方がむしろマシ。飯綱丸様は直接手を下したりはしません。それもそうでしょう。あの方はこれからもあまたの偉業をなさねばならない身ですから。電車ですね。特におかしなことは書かれていなかったですよ。千又殿や桃代殿を飯綱丸様へ取り継ぐのは私の役割です。これもある種の商売みたいなものですね。はい、情報の流通です。自主的に課題を終えて偉いけど、なぜ私の言うことを聞かなかった？もしあなたが本気で大異変を解決するつもりなら、他でもない私と利害が一致していますよ。幻想郷がこれまでと同じく晴れと毛を繰り返す秘境であり続けることが私の切なる願いですからね。秋になると山の天狗が一層にぎわって紅葉を写真に収めようと競争するのよ。すぐに飽きて変態になっちゃうんだけどね。まだ課題をやらなくても間に合いますよ。のんびりしましょ。使いが帰りましたね。成果をしっかり確認しましょう。一見、私は長く続かないと思ってたんですよ。飯綱丸様も千又殿も桃代殿も点でバラバラ。今の方がむしろマシ。飯綱丸様は直接手を下したりはしません。それもそうでしょう。あの方はこれからもあまたの偉業をなさねばならない身ですから。
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, there we go.
特におかしなことは書かれていなかったですよ。
Okay, great, great. Okay. Cool.
千又殿や桃代殿を飯綱丸様へ取り継ぐのは私の役割です。これもある種の商売みたいなものですね。
Okay, so
情報の流通です。
it has been a little while, right? But these are the characters available now. And this is the last stream. Last stream was 26th of October. Today is 18th of November. I have missed 1, 2, I've missed 2 weeks of streaming. And then today's the 3rd week, right? Or like 3 days ago was the third Saturday. But I'm doing it now instead of then. Okay, so because it's exam season and I'm just done now, but oh my neck. Okay. And apparently we've missed no content, and so I guess that's good or bad or good, I guess. Or maybe Lost Word is dead, I don't know, but okay, anyway. Let's get rid of all this crap. Okay. Do I do this? I don't even know if I do this. Okay, so I need to change. I'm gonna increase the brightness, please. Okay, there we go. So we have a bunch of new characters, and then we have, including Saturday, right? No, not LOO Saturday. Where's the what does LOO stand for before? The O is short for oxymoron. Okay. We'll get back to her, but we'll start with Futo. She's the oldest unit. Or like, she will be gone in a few hours. It's an EX unit. I don't expect her to be particularly great, but we'll see. So we have Yin Slice, heal unit. Okay. And then we have 2 burns here. We have fire and then wood. Okay. And then we have rainbow last word. Okay. We have 3 burns here. So the breaking is looking, at least the burns are looking okay. The elements are all over the place. What's the P0? P0 is wood. At least that matches the AoB. Oh, she does have a special skill at least. 2 agility II. Agility II is so oversaturated now, huh? Like everyone has it, it feels like. And everyone has so much of it too. Like CZ1 with the +1 agility II, it feels like garbage, right? Everyone's having like +2, +3 now. Probably accuracy II. Great. 2 burn to all targets, okay. Wood, AoE, fire, ST. Last word, rainbow. Ejo. Wood at least. Two burn on AoE, 3 burn on ST, 2 burn on 4CD. Okay, so Ellie's stuck, but noms are reasonable. Do we have any debuffs? There's 1 hidden in line. One down on last word. 1 down in line last word. I'm not gonna count the one in the ST or whatever. Oh, she does have bind. Yeah, I was I was gonna look at that when we first started because she was healed, but yeah. %50 chance to get 0.35p, yeah, great. Boost own accuracy, okay. She has a lot of party agility for a heal unit. And she's quick too. Look at this, edgy II, 3 edgy here, and edgy on Graze. This party accuracy here. Oh, this dispels 2 as well, okay. That's... I don't know how useful that is, honestly. It's a bit niche, I guess. Okay, honestly, the kit as a whole looks passable, right? It looks like reasonable. What did Hebe predict? Hebe predicted I'll call Futo mid but good enough. It kind of sounds... Okay. Dude. No, am I getting JoJo? It's like, next, you're gonna say, she's mid but good enough. And then I go, she's mid but good enough. It's just if okay, so again, this is one of those units where if she did a lot of damage, she'll be really strong. But I suspect she does not do a lot of damage, because that tends to be the case with the EX units, where they just don't have killers or whatever. Okay, let's write down her stats. So shelf, back on boost, tons of AG, RP, tons of edgy, graze, and skill. RP, edgy, graze, and skill. 2 by remove on skill 3 and on ST. She has no yin attack? Question mark? And you put party yin on AoE. Oh, okay. How much is that? It's not good enough, right? It's almost good enough. This is 3 plus 3 plus 3. It's kind of good enough. Just 3 on the last word, 3 on the AoE, and 3 on her skill 3. It's like... It's a little bit awkward, right? Decent parity yin, lacking crit. Attack. Decent parity yin, no crit attack. She's not lacking it, she literally has 0. 0 crit attack. But you know what? Probably doesn't matter since she does not have killers. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at that. God human. That's not bad. It's actually not bad. This is garbage. This is garbage. Her last one is too rainbow. That's the problem, I think. I don't think this will do damage. God human Ezio plus garbage. ST gets God human. AoE gets garbage. Last word is rainbow and milk bullets. Where's the thing? Futo. A13 and Futo. 300k damage. Super mid, right? It's like just above CZ2's AoE. It's very mid considering that she has 0 crit. It's like he has problems supporting herself. Last word, that's just barely more than CZ2 AoE. Not impressive considering her level of crit. Need for crit touch. Yeah. Honestly, I think she's actually just unusable. Hebe says, can't wait for me to call Futo mid. Oh, she does have damage to res. No wonder her damage isn't like complete garbage. 40% damage to res. 40% damage to res. I thought it would be worse, honestly. Is this damage number usable? Well, where is it around? It's less than A6 Kokuma. Oh, no, this is A6 and. It's less than L1 bitten. Bitten? Beaten. 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 It's probably B10. Beaten in Japanese, I don't know. It's not bitten, right? B10. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. It's actually Butler is sitting up here. Maybe it's not. Maybe 300k is not bad. I don't know. C3 Yukari is at 450k, which is 1.5 times 300k about. I guess it's like I think it's still not unusable, right? Would be quite nice if she had better damage. Look, double rock remove 2 times luck. Rock remove. Decent support, just missing crit. Decent breaks. Just that nothing really stands out. Blue party. I guess it's not terrible, right? It's not bad. Not bad compared to other EX. Yes, I guess. That feels like. Yeah, I guess it's kind of mid, right? It's like usable, but not usable, but. It's good, you know. I guess it's good, you know. We don't want to have units too OP all the time. Or, I guess at all, but... So we have another EX Sanai, right? This is a second EX Sanai. And the last one was like not that long ago as well, so... okay... So now we have a Tech Sanai. She looks like she's yang hard from the stats. I didn't look at Futo's shots. Is there any? I don't. But usually there's nothing there anyway. Two levels down of Yang Dev down. Okay, interesting. These are both AoE. She has metal, wooden, and star. Oh, that's. She breaks 2 anoms. This is 3 poison. This is also 3 poison. And this is 2 paralyze. Sure. Already res damage up. Oh. %40 is just not enough though. Because you don't want to be using res anyway, right? So like, it's just kind of awkward. But she also has damage to res herself. Interesting. Evasion II. Okay. Okay. Join the... It's wonderful, right? It's just wonderful. You can join the MV Reimu gang with the Evasion II. She has Pally Evasion I as well. Okay. Breaks. Yeah, so metal, wood, metal, ST, AoE, wood, ST, and star last word. So Ellie synergy at all. Is that grammatically correct? Lacks any element synergy at all. Lacks any element whatever. I didn't come here to teach English. 3 poison on AoE. 3 para on 3 poison on ST. 2 para. This is 2 para. 2 para on 2 CD. Oh, wait, what? That's interesting. Speaking. The break. What about last word? No, nothing. Okay. That's a shame, honestly. If she had 3 para here, or something, or like 3 poison here, that would be kind of good. Because this is line 2 is always in the first tick. So so this is an instant anom break, but she doesn't. But it's just there's no anoms. So she's copying MV Reimu here, Yoshi, and she's copying MV Marissa here with the 2 CD inflict. Lack any Ellie synergy at all. Like Ellie, it's not even synergy, right? It's what's the word I used to use? Consistency. Lacks element. Fine. Lacks any Ellie synergy. So when attacked with burn, freeze, or poison, heal. Oh shit. It's one of those units that gets paralyzed. Right, that's unbelievable. She's inflicting paralyze and she's not immune to paralyze. What are these things? Oh, they're scrolls. Okay, obviously. This literally has one there. Okay. Her res nuking is fine. I guess. Because he has 40 plus 40, right? But is it actually good, or is it just better than her normal? It's on line 5. Does that count as a debuff? I don't even know. -1 in the line 5. Okay, whatever. How's the support looking? Boost self yang is like, okay. This kind of is like nothing. Party yang def. Party yang attack. This was really slow CD. How much was that? 2 and 3. I guess she has like, okay, she has like some party yang access there. Not quite enough. Self yang attack on boost though. She's lacking accuracy completely. She has an AoE. Okay, fine. Party egg on AoE. If it was on ST, it kind of suck. But if it's on AoE, it's like that's her only egg? No. Well, okay, it kind of is. This is only one. Okay, there's a bunch of inlines yang dev up actually. It's not quite sufficient, right? As well, for yang dev. It's like she wouldn't really max to 10 by herself. That's what I mean. Party yang on the last word, and damage to party, 40% damage to res on skill 3. How good is that? It's like, I don't know. It's better. Okay, it's better than damage to effective, but it's still kind of like, why would I use this when I have plus 100% for free? Like regardless, why would I use a plus 40%? I don't know. It's a watered down hard scale pink Zanmu. You think so? Because of this thing? And because of the star last word? Questionable. But it's true though, she does have Yang Ai on last word too. It's a star Pali Yang Ai. She does have star last word. She does have like a 2 CD on and it's also paralyzed. She doesn't have edgy II though, it's evasion instead. So she does have some features which are the same, but I don't think she plays in the same way at all. So what's her killer like? Oh, it's complete garbage. Fairy, Moon Rabbit, Evil Eagle Rary, Lavi. Fairy plus garbage killers. Yeah, okay. This doesn't even a fairy. Hell, fairy, moon enemy. Her ST has more killers than her last word. So many Sanais, oh my god. What is this? A15A, A15A. Oh, look at this. Oh, 100k damage. Full killer. Rest damage isn't even that good. Wait, what? Can it be more than this? Look at this. Iku. She's below L1 Iku. So L1 Iku does more rest damage than... Oh, is this from Rebirth maybe? I don't know. But look at C3 Wakasagi Hime. the difference between this is like about half, right? And this is like a bit less than half. Why isn't this more? I thought the rest damage would be more. Okay, whatever. Oh, this is neutral damage, is it? And then the res is very close to neutral. Okay, sure. On full killer, it's 500k effective. Which is, yeah. Even on full killer damage is... Okay. On full killer damage is reasonable. Otherwise, it's just unreasonable. 40% innate plus 40% skill tree damage to rest. That's she is not making any rest. Well, why didn't they give her a rainbow last word? Honestly, they give all these other units like rainbow last words, and then she gets all star. She has 80% damage to res, and they give her a full single element last word. Isn't that a bit odd? Like, killer range is to suck. Killer range sucks too much. And the rest is interesting, but damage test too low. It breaks, it breaks, that's only synergy. Support is okay. Okay. More killers. A balance changes, I put give her more killers. Very simple. Okay, now we have an MV unit. Now this is where the units can actually like potentially be good, right? Oh, this is not an MV unit. What am I saying? I thought that was last time. We already did that. MV Notori. Oh, whoops. This is the this is the. It's the epic that comes with the Pierre. It's like if it touches, yeah, it touches neutral then effective. Obviously it won't touch effective, but yeah. We have another water epic unit. She isn't even like a beach unit, and she's still water. Yin attack, yin death, okay. Well, this is a interesting bullet pattern. Is it interesting? I don't know. Just okay. Who's party accuracy? Water, tree para. She breaks a lot of her norms. Look at this. Everything except poison. Oh, this is... See, inflicting all this crap and then breaking them. This is a nightmare. So it inflicts 3 in line and then breaks them. Okay. And we'll never know... We'll never... It's impossible to calculate how many breaks it will do. So it flicks 4 para here, okay. It's 4 plus what? 4 plus 3? Oh. And it breaks instantly as well. Mostly water lilies. 3 para on AoE. 4 para on 5 CD. Okay, that's pretty good actually. Last word break 3 enums in line. Quite decent. Lacking enum on ST, but 7 turn 1 is nice. Okay. We have party boost accuracy, we have yin attack, yin def, crit accuracy, party spell. Okay. Yin def II, accuracy, crit attack. Accuracy here is kind of nice, especially 3, because on the last gate, sometimes you need 3 exactly 3 accuracy. Because the enemies they can have like +1 AG. It's actually quite common, right? So 3 is like kind of the perfect number in that case. We also have boost accuracy, so boost accuracy is actually very nice. She has a ton of accuracy. Holy. Does she? Also has boost accuracy and skill tree, and then here. I guess that counts as a ton. Just because boost accuracy is already so much, right? Boost RTX and boost skill tree ST. A lot. Also yin. Self yin here, crit def down. Yin def in attack. Immune to burn, paralyzed, blind. Which means it gets frozen. She actually has a lot of like selfie and attack, right? Self yin on she only has some crit def down. Oh, she has crit attack here, okay. And then yin def, right? Yin def. Yin def on ST / skill 3, skill 1. Yin def, party yin def II on skill 3. 2 party yin def II. Debuffs is kind of like nil. I don't know. It's like -1 here. -1 in line each card. They don't like to give out debuffs anymore, huh? He does have the 100% P. Okay. So how's it looking so far? The brakes are like good enough. The support is like reasonable, right? 2 yen def II on skill 3. It's not that impressive, honestly. Because she is an epic unit, right? So there are epic units with like a lot better. Just probably yen II here. It's still like 2 probably in it's still like 2 yen def and 2 yen II. It's like doesn't seem that impressive. Like it doesn't stand out that much. So it's like okay, but not. Yeah. So this is, it's gonna make or break her. Human, indoor, magician, Maho Jo. Monk, devil, martial artist, pharmacist, beast yokai. It's basically only human. Does he get a card? Does he have a card? The one and only. Oh, interesting. Card art. Yen attack 3 up. Party crit attack 3 up. Spirit power 1 up. Don't we have a very similar card? This is like a paid version of Anniversary Scarlet Devil Tower. Wait, what? The Flan card, the one that they released in the Eternal, on the extra advanced challenge or whatever. What is it called? I don't know what it's called. You feel like the flaw of hers has a lot of breaks and team support, but the edgy is super low, and she doesn't have quick to go first. Ah, okay. Yeah, you're right though. Too many water units here. Is it better any SDT? Oh, it is any SDT. Okay. Is there another card with Yin and crit? I don't know. So how is her damage? If her damage was good, honestly, I might even pull for her, but... Would I? I don't know, not really. I kind of like don't really have a lot of water units actually. Because I passed on a lot of the swimsuits. Now I guess I have C3 Flan now. That's a CE9, CE1 Flan. Who is water and yin. And that one has a ton of quick. That one has a shit ton of quick. He has his charge instead of quick and she's yeah, it's not locked. I know about the lock, the crit lock. She has a lot of breaks and team support. Yeah. So that she can't get the AoE to go first either, right? That's also a problem. But it's a bit less of a problem if you like. Well, I mean, she has this on the skill anyway, so. The thing is, this is a fast break, right? So you actually want to make use of this fast break, but you can't because of she's slow. And this even has charge, right? Which means what? Which means, yeah, you can't really make use of the fast break. Same thing with this attack on the last word. What does this thing, the symbol mean? It indicates the direction of the changes. It's changing from summer to autumn. Oh, okay. Whoa, she does a lot of damage. Holy. Look at this. What? He's doing close to CF2 Reimu damage. And this is without star power. Oh. There's a shit ton of damage. She doesn't need to go first then. Why does she need to go first? She's the nuker. She is the nuker. Let the other guys go first. Yeah, who cares? Who cares about anything else? Screw that. She has good support. She hits like a truck. Who cares if she's slow? This thing is not here. It didn't calculate AoE. Does it look good though? 90% slice. No P0 human. I'm surprised that this hit the thing. This is water heavy, so we do have that. I'm pretty sure. Human, indoor person, Maho Joe. Monk, medical girl, by the way. Monk, devil, martial artist, pharmacist, beast yokai. Really, this hits like the... This hits the requirement. What is it again? Primary killer. 80 plus. Okay, so 80 plus. I guess there are 80 plus humans now. Her primary is 180? As in, you mean like hard or what? Oh, a killer, yeah, killer range. Okay, yeah, okay. But like, subjectively, it doesn't look very good, right? Subjectively, it's like human plus nothing. Maybe I'm underestimating some of these tags. Magical girl? Maybe there's a bunch of magical girls. Like, it's only just like Patchy, Alice, Marissa. And like one of those are already human. Monk. Devil. Honestly, it is a lot of random shit, right? Maybe some of these could come in handy one day. You also, if you pull her, you also could get LOG Satori. Wow. Great. I really like the boost party egg though. I actually really like the boost party egg. I think it could come in pretty handy. And the 4 para on skill. And it's another Yin Def II unit. So you can still pair well with like Patchy, right? I don't know, I'm tempted. With the huge damage number, I'm kind of tempted. She's like the opposite of CE1 Flan, right? It's kind of funny. It's like CE1 Flan is like quick everywhere. And it's like, oh, she's too fast. She always goes first. Oh. And this one has charge and slow. And then it's like, oh, she's too slow. She can't go first. But she actually would like to go first, right? Because of this kind of. I honestly, it's only because of this. It's only because of this thing that she will want to go first. Otherwise, she's kind of okay. Interestingly, her AoE has Magician. Magician Shrine Maiden. It's her last word doesn't have P0. This is Magical Girl instead. I wonder how much that overlaps. It sounds like it should overlap a lot, right? Magician and Magical Girl. There aren't any magical boys, so... Oh, you got a new duck. You duplicate... You got Nitori on a random GC pull. The AoE is weird. All spells damage calculations. Oh, you have everything now? Is this with everything? Oh, that's kind of cool. Old flower. Oh. So what are these things about? The effective resist configuration and split attacks into AoE and ST. Okay, most times. AoE FRS, okay. AoE FRS is also oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, don't click. AoE efficient AoE FRes. So that's what the Hibby's damage calc does as well, right? All calcs are done on -10 defense down, not full break. -10 defense down, not full break. That means that Def II counts as well. That's the only difference? Question mark? Medical Girls only flan and Z3 units are. It's so def the II down counts. And infinite def down isn't broken, okay. You mean the unending def down? I still don't know how that works. I forgot how it works. It's like kinda never used. All character names have weird characters removed. CZ1 Marissa is now CZ1 hates SR. Fuck. I don't think that really helps. I think that makes it worse, honestly, but sure. Yeah. Maybe you needed to do that because of the coding, you know, maybe, but so whatever. Like, cool, this is very nice actually. I'm assuming this is like automated, right? This should be somehow automated. And you have I guess maybe you have to input the bullet lines manually or something. Maybe you can import it from somewhere. But I'm assuming these are like, I mean, these have to be automated. So what I want to know, Nitori's. Oh, interesting. So does this match the other thing? It doesn't look like this has So this starts with, I'm assuming Satori isn't here yet. So it starts with Suako at. So this is effective res. So this column. Suako at 2.1 million, and here we're at 100 million. So that's about. Okay, so and then the next is F1 Mars. So F1 Mars is close to LOD Suako here. And here F1 Mars is about 3/4. Here is about 90%-ish. So there is a little bit of an imbalance or like inconsistency between these two. So why is that? It might be like relevant killers, maybe? Or something to do with the. I see the chat is moving a lot, but I want to analyze this myself first. Okay, so F1 Mars is a destroy unit, so maybe that's a bit weird. So let's compare these two. So this is at 110 and this is at 70. So this is about 60% of this. Here we have CZ2 and that kind of matches. It kind of matches. This 1 mil is about, you can say it's like about 40% of 45% of this. So that's like kind of matching in some way. Not exactly, but okay. And then we have LG Kanako here, who is below CZ2. So that's okay. That's very clearly a discrepancy. So, what can I say about this? Well, I don't know anything about damage calcs. I don't know how they get these numbers. Like, not really. I know the basic like what. I know how damage works, but I've never calced damage, so I can't really say. As far as I can tell, this sheet has been in general it makes sense to me, and it makes sense when I try stuff out. Now this sheet is like completely new, so I can't comment on it, but there's like a little bit of differences between these two, but nothing. Relevant and full killer, so I don't know which line wizards we're looking at either. Oh, okay, because of this. Okay, there we go. Now this makes a bit more sense. So it is probably a killer range kind of thing. Oh, this makes a lot of sense. Look at this. 142, 122. This is 214. That matches very closely actually, right? I think so. This is about 90%. And it kind of matches this, I feel like. Okay, I'm gonna read chat now. Yoshi hopping off, bye-bye. Perma Death Down is a lot stronger on full break. Okay. It's like Death Down on non-full break. Okay. Which means it sucks on gauge 3, okay. Universe code games are everywhere. You calculated 10k damage values manually? Huh? Wait, really? Are you capping? Nitori is that you don't have the data for the newest units. Okay. Bye Yoshi, bye. Statistics, you also count killers for 300. Look in full killers. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. You think there's something wrong with their sheet? Since you check a few ratios in game. You can do filter by SCs. But you obviously didn't. Yeah. Obviously. That's what I'm saying as well. Okay. So statistics makes sense. Statistics, like counting statistics or not, makes a huge difference. Counting killers or not makes a huge difference as well. And then you think there's something wrong with the sheet since a few of the ratios in game are wrong? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I'm not gonna go too deep into it at this moment, but yeah. Okay. So we haven't calced her AoE basically. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Okay, let's go back to Nitori. So the damage is actually very, very good. Damage is actually very, very good. If hit killer human plus garbage killers. AoE has human in the last 2 lines. I don't know how much that counts for though. I can always decide later, right? This unit is on, it will still be on for a while. And Chimata is coming soon, I think? I don't know. Not sure. In a few hours, is it? Maybe. So what do we think of this unit? Good support, good brakes, very good damage, killer, but killer range a bit small. He's lacking debuffs though. Who? Ian and attack staff. Party and attack staff. Aye. Fast breaks on AoE, but too slow to make use. Too huge. Overall, very strong. You can't really complain, right? She does so much damage, and she has no like a unit that does so much damage and doesn't have any like weakness, you know. She's not lacking. She's kind of lacking crit, I guess. So not really either. She has 3 crit on skill 3. You can't really say she's completely lacking it. Obviously, it's not insane levels of support, but it's pretty good, you know. You can't say she has bad support either. You can't say her breaks are actually like quite decent, and her damage is like kind of insane. So like, how can you say it's? Like, how can you complain about this? This without slot power as well. Which means that she will benefit a lot from slot power. What does she do without killer? Even without killer, she might be okay, right? It's like 8.6 mil with killer, so without killer it would be it's divided by 5, right? Kind of. It will be 160k, 170k, which is not unusable in the sense that you could use her to nuke the second gauge with full break probably, and still have a lot of buffs to help the party. So in like her water yin stage, even if he doesn't hit killers, he'll still be like kind of useful, because he hits that much damage, right? That even without killers, he can probably nuke like a gates 2 or something. Yeah, very strong. I'm not showing the game, but there was nothing there anyway. And it's just this. Yeah. The damage isn't that good, okay. Aircon boost is weird. It's somewhat useful. You wanted to be able to get Yin a crit. That's true as well, but I mean... you're right, but I mean... you'll want either of any of those. Aircon, I guess Yin a crit could be better, but Aircon boost, like, this just comes in really clutch in certain stages, I don't know. You say it's 48 mil. This sheet says it's like about the same as like CE9 Remy. You say it's 48 mil. That's pretty high, you know. Look, that's pretty high. On your sheet, it's pretty high, right? I don't know, maybe not. Is that with human killer? I'm assuming it's full killer. On full killer, you're here. Is that high? It's sorted by relevant killer though. Can I sort it by full killer? Not really. I don't know, it still seems like reasonable, right? I'm seeing like, obviously I'm seeing a few outliers, but a lot of these numbers at 40 mil, We will take Shinki's at CE1 Flan is 40 mil. Okay, yeah. CE9 Remy is 56 mil. So she's kind of in the same range as these two. Which is like kind of what this sheet says. $40 mil is also like, let's say, C5 Hekatia level, which is like pretty good, I'd say. Zanmu level, which is like pretty good, I guess. CZ1 Morse. She's like on par with a lot of these units that are like, I'm not saying it's super insane damage, but it's like top tier damage, right? If you had like top 20 damage in the game, it's like good enough, you know? Not like she's the best damage dealer in the game. Look at other filters. Yeah, okay, of course, these things. Her damage isn't exceptional given lack of kills. Yeah. It's only good with the human killer, which is like the main kind of problem, right? Very good damage, but reliant on human killer. The rest of the kit is questionable. It's I don't think it's questionable. There's nothing great about it, but there's also nothing that you can really complain about, you know? She's lacking death down, I guess. But overall, the support as a whole is like decent enough. The breaking is like decent enough. And then if she has good damage on top of that, then like she can't be a bad unit. Because ultimately she's water, she's yin. There's not a whole lot of units that fit that category. There's CE1 Flan and that's it. So I mean, and a lot of these stages is like you want a specific element and a specific like yang or yin. So just having a decent water yin unit is like, okay, sure, whatever. It's like usable. It's not top 10, maybe top 20. Yeah. Like I see a reasonable unit, I'm already excited, right? Because they release so much like crap. Okay, take a break and then we do Saturday. It's hard to see why you use her over C3 Sega. Ah, okay. Well, I don't have C3 Sega. Maybe if you use her with Patchy, I don't know, for like death up stuff. Is C3 Sega hard as well? The thing is, he kind of synergizes with the other hard units, right? Which is like LED Patchy and like the swimsuit CE9, CE1, right? But yeah, she's Slice. Yeah. Oh, okay. EX Flan or C3 Biak who have the same high damage as her. EX Flan. EX Flan, like, she situationally does a lot, right? Was that because the killers suck or what? I remember her doing a lot of damage in one of those stages, but okay, we have Lu Saturday, same as Byakuran. But like human by itself, it's like not terrible, you know? It's like, I wouldn't say it sucks. It's like not good. It's not that great, but it's like human on its own is passable. And then there's a bunch of like random crap along with it, so it's okay, we have a debuff unit, LOO, L0O, Lu Saturday, and they're all like in a wedding dress apparently for some reason. She has 2100 edgy. I'm assuming she has dual scaling based on her stats. No, she's just slice. Okay. Only 240% slice. Okay. 600 yen attack. Might be one of the lowest attack stats out of all the non L1 units. So she's like a fire unit, fire yang. She is like all fire last word, and these are P0 fire. Okay. We have no anoms here. Oh, never mind. 3 poison. What? 4 poison? I don't know why I just like completely missed that. 3 party barriers. Okay. You have 3 poison, yang attack, crit attack, and 3 party barriers, and spirit P. And it's a debuff unit. And I guess here's where the debuffs are. This is what? Precise? Yokai God Devil. Mastermind last word. 3 freeze to party. Oh. Wait, is this to enemies? It is, right? Yeah, 3 poison. Okay. Is this poison spray? It is poison spray. So it breaks 3 poison? I'm not really sure how much we care about that, but notably there's no defense down. There's no yang def down in the last word, which is very interesting for being a debuff unit, isn't it? Okay, and this is Yokai God Foundational Mastermind. Okay, so she does have Foundational. Was that here? Did I miss it? Yeah, it is here as well. Yokai God Foundational. That should hit like almost everyone, right? Who does it not hit? Humans that are not L1. Like the way most variants, I guess. It will not hit. Who's not a yokai and a god? Who else is... I don't know, like everyone's a yokai, right? Kind of. There's those weird units like Shiki Eki, who's like neither a yokai or a god. Damage to effective 40% as usual. Immune to all anoms, okay. And if burn freeze, so they get agility. Boost crit ac, so no like attack or accuracy. Boost crit accuracy. Does she have? Doesn't really have crit ac. I'm not gonna lie. After this card looks insane with all of this shit, and then after that was a little bit, just slightly underwhelming, but okay. Like this AOE doesn't look like anything special. The last word doesn't look like anything special. Obviously the damage is insane as spoiler, but just based on the effects, we don't see anything like spectacular here, right? I guess her domain thing is where we'll see the debuff. Her damage is horrendous. This unit, subtly. You're talking about L this subtly, that the damage is horrendous. What are the timestamps? Yes, Satori, okay. It's interesting. It's interesting because this sheet has her up here. Huh. That's kind of interesting that you say that, but we'll get there, I guess. So okay, so 3 poison, quick, very mid, permanent. Okay, so that's why there's a. This is why there's a huge damage number on this spreadsheet. 3 death down permanent. 3 poison and 3 freeze is also, it's like, okay, sir. It's like cool, but nothing spectacular considering the extremely long cooldowns. And then we have the boundary expansion. Boundary domain expansion. Boundary expansion? Boundary expansion is a good one. It's a good name for this, right? Boundary expansion. I like that. Look at this. They can't even fit this into the into the description. So party crit death 50% up. Garbage. Targets crit death 50% down. I'll think about that in a minute. When great boundary is destroyed, expires. 6 crit up. Okay, blah blah whatever. I don't really care. All targets crit death and crit evasion down. 3 freeze to party. Okay, so the main thing here, I guess crit death down is 3 down is like, okay, is good. The main thing is like all targets crit death 50% down. What does that mean? Let's think about it. Crit death 50% down. So it just doubles all your crit damage? Is that what it means? That's it? I guess it's not that deep, right? Doubles all your crit damage. 50% down is supposed to be 2 times, but it's actually 1.5 times. They might have used the perma death down at full. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. That's what I was saying. That's essentially what I was saying. Because this would double her damage, right? If on this doubles her damage on full break, but it does nothing on -10. Is that right? It's like plus 90% damage on full break, but it does nothing on -10 non-full break. On +10, on -10 is still plus 22.5. Right, okay, yeah. Right, okay. Because it has 1/3 effectiveness or something like that. Over -10. It has 1/3 effectiveness. So it goes from 400% to 430%? But where do you get 22.5 from? Or is it 490? 90 over 400 equals 90 over 400. Really? It goes to 490? No, is that how it works? I thought above minus 10, like if you go to minus 11, instead of being 430%, it's at 410%. That's how I thought it worked. Because you can have 10 regular death down plus 3 permanent yang death down, which puts you at minus 13. But I thought the levels over minus 10 only work at 1/3 effectiveness. Which means that instead of 490%, it's 430%. The 490% would be this 0.25. So that's what I recall based from like the Sanai and all that crap. That was a bug. Oh, great. Okay. So this would double her damage compared to your calculation. Or like on this calc compared to your calc. Do you have her here? You don't, I guess. I'm guessing because she's new. Okay, whatever. So, okay, and then the other thing is that this thing. Crit death 50% down. Essentially. So, and you're saying this is times 1.5 damage. Why is it not times 2 damage though? It's because crit has a base value of 200%. It's probably something to do with that. As opposed to having a base, like a base crit is already 200%. So one crit attack is 230%, which is only a 15% increase as opposed to one yang attack, which is like 30%. Because it's base 100%. For 50%, he thinks a translation mistake, and then doesn't know how math works. Okay. The rest of the kit is fine? You think so? I mean, yeah, it's fine, but for a $300 unit, it's looking really mid, you know? It kind of looks quite mid. Like this card looks pretty mid. The last word is like, it's like pretty mid. There's no death down. She's like completely lacking regular death down. Oh, see, I mean, she has this thing. Is this regular death down? It's not, right? Because you still need regular death down. This is not regular death down. It kind of is, but it's also not. The 50% is a translation error. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird, right? Crit death. How does this end up being times 1.5 damage? AOC SC buffs are great. Yes. But that's what I started with, right? So I was saying this is the first thing I looked at, and it looked insane. I was like, what the hell? This unit's gonna be nuts. But everything else was very mid. She has double anom inflict, but like it's so long CD as well, so like And which one do you use? Because you want to use this one first for the Yang Death Down. But then this one is the one with the low CD. I guess 5 CD is not even low enough, right? You're never using this twice in a battle, probably. In the same battle. She has 100% barrier, wow. First unit of 100% barrier. and 0.6 P a turn. That's a lot of P for a per turn skill. Do I take this? Maybe I take Yosuka. She's a new unit. Do I even want her? She doesn't really do anything, right? Don't take any. Exactly, right? It's completely useless. But it's like +1. It's +1 unit, right? Look at this. +1 unit matters. There's this thing called the collection. And if I get like what does this do? What do these things do? Increase luck, enhance speed. 270 unique friends. Okay, that helps with this thing. Increase story card limit break. Increase awaken speed. Yeah, great. Increase story, that's useless. Increase enhancement slots. Okay. And this is increase max collection time, which is useless. But increase luck enhance rate. No, that's might be useful. I'm 1 off. Look, I'm 1 off. I'm at 269. He's so dear. Even if they're new, it does not matter. It does matter. Look at this. I'm 1 off. I'm gonna get more luck enhanced speed. I'll be at 270 units. It's probably better than rolling for some and getting some like random garbage that I already have. Instead, this is some random garbage that I don't have. Oh, I should have spawned more errands. I had limited spawn from yesterday, from before the reset. Oh well. Okay. Oh, I need to claim some. Okay, I won't do that now. Oh, I need to do the event shop. I need to remember to do that before the maintenance, right? This thing is going away, and this thing is going away. Okay, but I'll do that after the stream. Okay, back to Saturday. Now, if you scroll all the way up, right, in chat, to the start of the stream, let's see what Hibby said again. Can't wait for A. Johans to call Futo mid, but good enough. Sanai is a tragedy. Nitori is a bigger tragedy. And Lutori, the new top 1. Oh. Futo mid, okay, that was right. Sanai is terrible. Did I say she's terrible? Yes, I guess so. Pretty much, yes. Nitori, a bigger tragedy. I actually like Nitori, so. And then Elotori, the new top 1. Who is the current top 1? Is it LOG Sawako? I don't even know what she does. I'm not interested, right? I'm just not really interested in Sawako. Cause he's like it's like a $300 unit. It's like whatever. I'm not paying that. I'm not pulling for her. So like I don't really care. Who is the current top 1 outside of the LOGs? I don't even know, right? How can you say it's hard because it's just like this game has so many. There isn't a unit that just works on every stage, right? It's not how this game works, so it's like it's just a bit weird to think of a top 1. CZ1 is better than LG Wako. CZ1? I guess so. But it's very difficult to like. Because obviously CZ1 will not work, or CZ2, I mean, CZ2 will not work in every single stage, right? Because of the way this game works. So it's just difficult to compare her to like a unit that does a different thing, you know? But I wouldn't really disagree if you say CZ1 Ash or CZ2 is the top one unit. But it comes with a lot of buts, right? But in this situation, blah blah blah, but in this situation, blah 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 blah. Which is just the nature of this game, so whatever. She's the top unit despite 0. That's okay, that's kinda crazy. She does work in every stage? Okay. I mean, you can't beat the 125% stop power and like a ton of damage, right? And also pretty good support. Yeah, but I'm really not impressed with Satori though. I'm not that impressed. Especially knowing that this damage number, I'm pretty sure this is on full break, right? Which means that the -3 def is like inflated. The skill tree, which says plus 50% damage, is honestly garbage, right? It's like 50% stop power. It's garbage. It's like it's not great. There's nothing special. And you get 9 CD instead of 6 CD. And you have to wait for like 2 entire seconds for the animation, just for one skill. This skill takes 2 seconds to do. Well, about her design, honestly, it's like whatever, right? So they just put her in a wedding costume there. Whatever. These skills are like very mid as well. If you look at this skill, you'll never know it's like this could be an EX Fest skill. This could be a Fest skill, honestly. 5 CD, 3 poison, spirit power plus quick. If you change this to 1.5p, it could be like a festival unit skill. I'm not convinced on this def down. Okay. Let's go through the things, I guess. -3 perma, def, ying, def, down, but no regular, but non-regular. Okay, this is a typo, but sure. Right? There's no regular def down. A solo has it. That's solo, dude. Screw that. It's not really relevant. This thing has -1 for 2. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Oh, she has no weaknesses. Oh, dude, she'll be a stalling unit. Look at this. +1 barrier every turn. No weaknesses. That's what she's gonna be used for. She's gonna be used for like 100 turn meme thingies, meme stuff. Okay, break. She has mostly fire, all fire, last word. 3 poison on AoE. 1 AoE. Three poison on last word, I guess. 3 poison line last word. 3 poison, 5 CD, and 3 freeze, 7 CD. So she get breaks due to 2 non-inflict skills. But still, I mean, it's 6 + 6, right? It's like, is this really good? But it's, I mean, like, but I mean, how useful is this actually? Because I mean, like, if you want 7 breaks, what are you gonna do? You're gonna use both of these skills? I guess so. You have to use both of these skills and the AoE card. That brings you up to 9. Alternatively, you use one skill and then this AoE card and a different AoE card from someone else, and that would break like 7 barriers as well. But it's like 3 plus 3 plus 3 is like, it's not a great, it's an awkward number, you know? And nobody's running this at 1 star, right? That's crazy. Because those the money spenders or the whales, I guess, they don't 1 star units. So. Okay, let's read the chat. They underrate how important having diamonds is. The community tier list. Because that's how random, like Z3 Satori and S tier. Seigan, who is top 20 and not top 8, is rank 100 in the tier list. He solos wood decks in 4-3-1 turns. Oh, Satori. This Satori? Yeah, okay, so. Pretty impressive. Not the thing you need. Yeah, exactly. It's like it's a gimmicky thing, right? This thing is it's a gimmicky thing. You can infinite stall against a single unit. Or a single enemy. You can even press full auto, right? Because full auto will use up the barrier every turn. So you can just press full auto. If there's one enemy left, you press full auto and then you win. You win in like a year, in like hours. So it'll take you hours. Especially if and as long if the enemy doesn't heal as well. If the enemy heals, you're screwed. If the enemy heals, then it's infinite. It's an infinite battle. Okay. Oh, look at that. She has little earrings. It's like cherry. Or like grapes. They look like grapes. Look at her earrings. Look at that. They look like grapes. Wait, hold on. You see that? You see that? They look like grapes, right? Why does she have grape earrings? Her damage in arena is comparable to T5 Tenchi. This Satori? Interesting, okay. I like to see how her AoE does though. Apparently it's at the top as well. Includes perma death down but not domain expansion. There's the same killers, right? Yokai, God, and Foundational. Honestly, that's the best thing about these units, is that they always hit killer. They always hit killer in quotations. Or like, okay, to put it less like, to put it in a more like, in a less stupid way. Or a less, or a more, like objective way, is that they have a very wide killer range. Which makes them very usable in like any stage, I guess. Some kind of. This AoE sucks. It's around EX Mamizo, really. It's no way. EX Mamizo. Actually, I don't even know how much EX Mamizo does anyway. No, but the thing is, if the AoE, you should probably count it as full break, right? If the AoE, you should calculate as full break, not -10. Because AoE cards usually nuke full break. So I'm inclined to believe, I'm kind of inclined to believe this document. And so that's the thing, right? Because the killer range is really wide, even if the damage is like not as insane as this document suggests, then it's still like, I mean, it's still good, you know? It does seem like a bit inflated, I don't know. It's like 2.5 times of L80 Petroli, for example. It seems like a lot. On full break with the +3 Sword, I guess maybe. In practice, maybe not as much, but still very strong because of the wide killer range, right? Zanmu is killer very strong, but it's not the best nuker in practice. Yeah, so why is that? Why do you think that is? Zanmu killers are very strong, but she's not the best nuker in practice. Because her damage ceiling is low, or what? Because her peak damage is like, okay, sure. But that's not the case for Satori, right? That doesn't seem to be the case for Satori, at least. Because even if this is false, like how false can this be? How wrong can this be, right? So you're saying it's 20% instead of 90%, which is 120 to 190 is about 50% difference. So let's cut let's say this is inflated by 150%, which means that you cut 1/3 out of this. Let's say this is about 1.9 mil or 1.8 mil. So 1.8 mil puts her like what, above F1 Morris. Let's cut another 50%. And we put her at 1 mil ish. Which puts her at about CZ2. So I don't believe that this document is that wrong, you know? How wrong can this be? Even if you half this, even if it's wrong by a factor of 2.5, it's still like pretty good. So wait, surely you have calced it, right? Have you manually calced this? What does it say on your thing? Surely you would have like manually done this. Only 8 mil. Was that for this character? That was for Nitori, right? 48 mil for Nitori. There's no way you did Nitori and not Satori. Skill tree basically says crit damage times 1.5. How's the rest of the support looking? Party crit egg on boost. Crit egg. Party crit egg on boost. Crit death down on skill tree as well, so whatever. Yang attack crit attacks or whatever. Body barriers, whatever. There's not really any buffs here. She's honestly very lacking buffs. Does she have accuracy? She has accuracy and self-anom, no party egg. Does she even have enough Yang and crit attack? Not really, I wouldn't say so, right? Where is she getting Yang and crit from? It's just nothing. Just 3 Yang and 3 crit, that's it. Lacking party. 3 party Yang plus crit on AoE. Not enough. This is not enough. Three barriers as well, it's fine. Okay, whatever, 3 party bear on AoE. Salva went away, it looks like. Oh, he's doing something. Honestly, I don't... I'm surprised you say you're okay with a support. I'm surprised that we are... Because outside of this AoE card, everything else is garbage. She has no death down. Like, no regular death down. She only has 3 crit and 3 crit, 3 yang here. She has 0 agility. Okay, she has edgy on... The edgy is only on anomaly. How does she self-anom? With the skill tree. And with the last word. Back / edgy only on self-anom. She's really lacking buffs. She doesn't cap a single one of her buffs. Normally units, like, they might cap edgy and then they need help with yang, or they need help with crit. Or sometimes they have a lot of crit, like CZ2, and they need a bit of help with yang and slice or whatever. She has nothing. She has 3 crit, 3 yang, and it's on AoE. So nuking third gauge is garbage. It's literally worse than and you thought F1 Morse was bad. This is awful. Severely lacking buffs. Horrendously. It's actually horrendous. The buffs are awful, right? What did I want? Oh. Did you calc Satori's last word? Like manually? Because you calc Nitori as 41 mil or some shit, right? Surely you calced a Satori. I was saying, but maybe not. I don't know. Let's look at F1 Mars. So F1 Mars, when she released, I said very strong because thought power, because high crit accuracy, right? Destroy unit crit accuracy, which means that she's not reliant on killers. She has very high base damage as a result, or like partially because of that, and she has 100% thought power. So I said OP. It's Yukoko plus 100% stop power. And people are like, oh, she doesn't set up as well as Yukoko. And sure, okay, I can agree with that. So let's look at her setup, right? Because now we're saying that, now everyone seems to say that, oh, Satori's setup is okay. And we are happy with her buffs. And oh, she's a top 1 unit. We don't see any problem with her buffs. But I'm seeing a huge buffing issue with her. So the accuracy is fine, just on the last word, F1 Morse. Let's look at last word plus skills, okay? So she gets 6 crit from boost and graze. She gets 3 crit attack, 3 yang attack, 3 crit accuracy, 2 crit evasion down, yin def up. This is way more than Satori, right? So this is more stuff than Satori, I feel like. Or at least as good as Satori. In terms of skills plus last word nuke. In fact, she has 3 yen attack. Satori has 0 yang attack. Is that right? On last word, does she have any? You think F1 Morse is stronger than Lutori? Now. What do you mean by now? Now? She's just released. What do you mean now? You think it's fine as in LG Wako isn't supported that good because it's high damage support. Satori supports above the lowest bar that would make her usable. Okay, yeah, sure. I can see that. But it's like it's like shit, dude. It's like crap. It's like quite horrendous, honestly. As in, I can't believe no one's talking about this. Maybe people are, I'm just not aware of it. So nuking on, let's say, so skills plus last word on turn. Let's say let's say you read skills the last gauge, and then you're nuking with skills and last word, right? She has crit evasion does nothing. Crit death does something. Funnily enough, both F1 Morse and Satori have crit death down, right? She gets Zio Yang attack up. She gets AG from the Anoms, okay. She gets 3 AG. She gets plus 1 times 1.5. She gets like this thing. I think she's actually worse than CZ Morse. It's then not CZ Morse, F1 Morse, F1 Morse. Which, and I agree, she's still usable, right? But like, for some reason, no one's making a huge deal about this. Everyone was hating on F1 Morse for this, and she's actually better than Satori in this aspect. You meant that you were dissing F1 Morse on release, but now it's clear that she stopped 2 to 4. Okay. You were annoyed since she was inconsistent, but she has really high highs. Okay. Yeah, I was just because when you said you think F1 Morse is stronger than LOL Tori now. As in F1 Morse on release, you thought she was bad, but now she's better. And then now that she's better than LO Satori. But if we were to compare LO Satori versus F1 Morse on release, LO Satori would be better. But not because they buffed F1 Morse, just because your opinion on F1 Morse has changed. Okay, good to clarify that. You think she's very strong but not top 5? There's a weird tech, exactly, right? Weird tech. A lot of self-P per turn. I wonder how good that is. Like, is that even good? Like, is that... Do you even need that much P? .6 per turn? It sounds good, but I mean, if you have 0.3 per turn, isn't that good enough? Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Because everyone has party P, right? Or a lot of units have party P. So it's just too much P. Obviously, the more P you have, the better, but I mean, is this very much better than plus 0.3? Or is this like a significant part of a kit? I don't know, not really. Considering she has like 4.75 or 3.75 turn 1 anyway. I wouldn't really say this is an important part of a kit. Like these two things, it's like, it just feels more gimmicky, you know? It's like, yes, it's nice, it's there, but like, I'd rather have some attack. Like, yeah, it obviously can be useful, but what if this said +1 attack every turn, you know? The CZ 1.5p feels a lot better than 0.3p. I never really seem to have P issues with CZ1, do I? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm always just spamming the stupid P-ups cards anyway. Fuck, screw this, I can't be bothered to max the P, I'll just spam the P-up cards. But CZ1 actually needs P because of a skill tree. So she needs to cap P, right? Satori doesn't really need to cap P. So yeah, I don't know. Play Sibo, or you're pretty gullible. It might be useful in the scenario where you're saving your P skills because of the secondary effect, but for Satori's case, you're not really saving the P skills anyway. Right? It's not a great reason to save these P skills. Like some units, if you have P up and defense down, you want to save that to the end of the game, which makes it like in the middle of the battle you might run out of P. But yeah. Okay, would I say severely lacking buffs? I would say barely has enough buffs. Barely has enough buffs. It's literally carried by an AoE card, right? Actually, why don't I say pretty much 0 buffs outside AoE card. Okay, well, barely has enough buffs. It's all on AoE. Yang attack. Dude, this Yang attack and crit attack is literally the only Yang and crit in the whole kit. Isn't that crazy? It's unbelievable. I can't even believe it. I don't even know what to say. It is a meta where they refresh the buffs every gauge. But she is very OP for AoE nuking though. Just because number one, all her buffs are on AoE. Actually, is she? She has 0 edgy. So her edgy only comes from here on the last word. Oh, and okay, no. She has edgy from this thing. 3 freeze. Also freeze the party. Is that a problem? It is a bit of a problem. It's a slight problem. Depends on who you run her with, right? I guess you can like with all the buffs, with all of this shit, the AoE is probably like nuking everything, right? Like DS wise. DS wise. Oh, this is 7. This is 7 poison actually. No, okay, that's actually a lot better. Wait, hold on. 4 poison on AoE. Never mind. I forgot about this one. It's actually 4 poison on AoE, which is quite nice because then it becomes 7, right? But the thing is, there's this I don't know if this overflows. Probably doesn't. It's because the poison is here and the freeze is here, so there's no way this overflows. There's no way both of them overflow, I mean, I guess. Maybe not. But we can actually try her out, right? We can trial her. It's a trial quest. Did I do this? I did, okay. Kokoro feels like ages ago. I haven't streamed I haven't streamed lately because of the exams, that's why. So it's been like, I missed like 2 weeks. But like kind of nothing happened. It feels like ages too, dude. But yeah. But it's just 2 weeks. Oh, gotta turn this off. Okay. I'm just gonna press everything. Oh, should I have pressed everything? Maybe not. Maybe I should press one of them, right? Does it matter? I'll try the poison and then I'll try the freeze. So this is poison. Oh, I need the P anyway. Okay. This is poison plus poison. So let's see when the poison break comes. She's missing. Why is she missing? Wait, why is she missing? That's at 52 hits ish. Ah, chef, look at the damage number 2. She shouldn't be missing, right? Because it didn't use the skill tree. Okay, that's probably why. This is 300, like 270k. 270k see full breaks out of 110k. So 270k out of 110. So at face value, that's 1/4 of a damage before full breaking, but it's not true, right? Because after full breaking, the damage is times 4. Which means that 270, 110k minus 270, that's like 80k, divided by 4, 20k. Which means that 20k, right, about 27k before the full break and 20k after the full break. Which means that about 3/5 or like 60% of her damage comes before the break, so that's pretty bad. It's not, I mean, it's not great, it's like okay, but not great. The break is in the middle. Now let's test the freeze. So let's press everything. Oh, whoops. The freeze break is at the last, is at the very end, so okay. Now let's see if her animations are any good. Not very impressed, honestly. That's a bit interesting, I guess. Oh, great. So when it ends also you have to wait 2 seconds. That was a cousin. Dude, they copied the cousin sound effect. Listen to this. Listen to that, listen to that. Ah. That's the cousin sound effect. Listen to that. That was the cousin sound. Okay. I need to look at her AoE again because I was busy looking at the thing. But yeah, it looks very... This AoE is like the most boring AoE card ever, right? Look at this. It's the most boring AoE card ever. The ST was a blur. Okay, how does the last word look? Why is everything white? Do they have to have everything white just because she's a thing? She's like... What? Okay. That's it? Okay. I don't know. It seems very boring, honestly. It's just... I'm not a fan of any of these animations. I thought she would bring out the Gaster Blasters again. Gaster Blaster. With her solo cards. But, you know, she didn't, so... Hmm. Okay, so what's the conclusion? That her breaks are not good. Okay, sure. Damage is very high on full break due to how perma death down works. Very wide killer range. On needs a whole lot up to Note, she has no. Note, she has no regular def down. Hugely lacking support. Most on AoE. Buffs. So without her AoE card, she has no Yang and no crit. I still can't get over that. Isn't that crazy? She has crit def down, I guess, but... Two crit down on the last word. Does F1 Mars have two crit down on last word on if you brick her? Gosh, there's so many Marissas. Look at this. There it is. Merit from Mars. No. 0? What do you mean 0? She does. She does. F1 Mars. Crit def I 2 down. Yes, I meant II. Crit def II. It does go to 2. So it's exactly the same as Satori in that sense. What's this? Peer first. Overall evaluation. -3 perma def down kinda gimmicky. Perma def down weak on non-pro break. Skill 3 is only plus 50%. Is essentially plus 50%. Not that strong. And the interesting thing, the weird thing actually, honestly, is that these domain... Are you familiar with domains? It's like with Jujutsu Kaisen actually? Salva, it would be interesting. But in Jujutsu Kaisen, like the domain expansion is like it's a thing where only one domain can be active at the same time, at a time. So the more powerful domain overrides the less powerful domain. And what's that gonna do with this? Well, or with Lost Word, you can only have one domain active at a time, right? Which is interesting that they made it that way, because if you're a whale and you're using like a lot of these units, then they like cancel each other out. Isn't that weird? Why did they make it so that these units have anti-synergy with each other? Why did they do that? No, the only anime was Pokemon Maria 7. So that's also why people are calling it domains, right? But it's actually like very similar. The flavor of it is very similar to the domain, the domain expansion in Jujutsu Kaisen. What did they actually call these again? Great Boundary, yeah. I like to call it Boundary Expansion. I think that's a good name for it. Boundary Expansion. The idea is that the boundary is like an area around yourself, right? And then you're projecting that boundary to cross the entire battlefield. That's how it seems like in Lost Word. And that's exactly how domains work in Jujutsu Kaisen. It's kind of interesting. But anyway, so yeah, don't you find it odd? In the newest AC, it works in your favor because the enemies have a domain. That's kind of fucked, honestly. Honestly, that's actually kind of Okay, great. Sounds so wonderful. That's actually like, that's horrendously pay to win, honestly. But sure. Yeah, it's kind of, I find it odd that that these units have anti-synergy with each other because they override each other's domains. So it's actually even worse than stalled power, you know? But okay. Where was I? So severely lacking buffs. Yang, crit, AD, ek. Did I spell severely right? No, severely. Okay. I can't believe it. She's actually lacking every buff. Yang, crit, edgy, ek. She has like 3 of each. And edgy eks are only from anoms. She has a lot of crit death down actually. Okay, fine. Yang, edgy ek. She has crit death down. Fair enough. Does not 0 regular Yang death down. Breaks and damage are great, but that's about it. Kinda underwhelming for doesn't seem much better than good epics. Yeah, I don't think she's much better than... What does she have for her last word card? Does she get anything special? Like fire energy? There's nothing here, right? Fire energy. There's nothing like special or like nothing additional. Like death down or whatever, or attack up. Fire energy debuff. I don't think that we have had anything before. It's fire energy 2-party AD. Oh yeah, her own card. Does she have? I'm supposed she has her own card. Does she have her own card? LOG Sanai does not have her own card, right? She seems very strong as a 5 SP. For a skill bot. To do what? Is she even that strong? As a 5 SP? Like, is she stronger than just putting in another 8p unit? Probably not. Maybe. She makes she will make nuking full break a lot better. And she actually does inflict a ton of anoms, right? Does she have quick? She does have quick as well. Fair enough, I guess she might be very strong at 5p. Sure, she's probably the best 5p support in the game, I guess. For EB, when you can't reduce, do people really care about 3 SP nowadays? Like, since when do we care about SP? There's no real reason to care about SP, right? It's not really a... There's no practical reason. It's just for like... that you realistically have enough SP for whatever you want. So the only reason is to say, oh look, my comp is a lower SP. Great for you. Which is what I like to do, by the way. That's the thing I used to do. But I mean it's just for flex, right? It's all like flex or for like the challenge, I guess. But yeah. But I'm not sure if using a 5SP $300 unit would be considered like challenging. Balance changes. Give her, let's say, I don't know. Give her, I don't even know what to do. How can you fix this unit? Give her attack, like 3 yang on last word. Give her 3 yang on last word. Give her... Give her yang on boost, actually, instead of fucking crit accuracy. Give her yang on boost. Egg on graze. The egg on graze makes sense because if you graze away your freeze, then you won't have accuracy. So yes, but sometimes you want to graze, right? So let's say you need to graze bullets, you graze the freeze away, you get accuracy instead, but you lose the agility. Okay, that makes sense. And Solver is putting in something in chat. Make the ST not useless. Oh, yeah. Make the ST do AoE def down. Yang def, like let's say at least like -2 yang def down on last word. Okay. If you make these changes, then I think it's a lot more fitting, right? Because remember the goal here for a pure unit, right? I think the goal is actually to make her OP, right? Like for if she was epic, I would say she's fine. We don't need to make any changes. But for a pure unit, if I'm spending $300, the expectation is that she should be OP, and she's not, right? This will make her feel more worth the 300. Is it still 300? I suppose it's still 300. I don't know. Did they increase? Maybe they increased the price. I don't know. Okay. Should I get her at 5p? The problem is that it's not really. It's not necessarily more fun, you know, to have her at 5p. It's just like, oh look, I got these buffs. Oh yeah, great. I don't think it'll make the game more fun. But I guess we have like 2 weeks to decide or some shit anyway. When does this run out? It's until 11th of... We have like, yeah, it's like this runs for like almost... It runs for like a month, right? Because it's been a week or something, yeah. So how much do they charge for her? Pure exchange Emma relay packs. Until... Wait, these are until 12/18? Wait, what? But the banner was until 12/11, right? So these packs last longer. Okay, sure. 70, 80, 65, 60, 50, 46. Huh, it's a step down. Interesting. So it gets cheaper and cheaper. Okay, sure. 80, 65, 14, 145. Is that right? 145? Yes, 145. Plus 60, 205, 255, 300. $301. That's how much it costs. Why is this $45.99 instead of $44.99? This is scamming you of $1. But yeah, it's $301. $300.95. And you get... What do you get? Besides the thing? How many 600 crystals is like nothing, by the way. For $80. Why don't they give you more crystals, honestly? Yeah, but yeah, I guess you just get Satori and like maybe 3,000 crystals. Okay. Oh, Touhou LW. Are they selling these as well? Oh, they're reselling these or what? Ah, okay. Where's Touhou? Oh, there. Okay, here. Great. So you can get all 4 of them for 1,200, and they have a complete anti-synergy. They have absolute anti-synergy. They could not have less synergy. Well, I guess half of them could be yin, but okay. Do I need to claim these? Oh, there's 2 DS. Wait, what? This is the old one. You do this one. This is the one you need to do. Okay. Your friend got her MLB in 9 GC rolls. But that's not normal, right? The expected value is like 10% per GC roll. So the expected value is like 10. It's like 40 GC rolls, right? 9 every GC roll. The cheapest you can get it is 1 month of Nitori. So 9 GC rolls, if you buy 9 months of Nitori, that would cost you $36 US. If it's all from Nitori. And Nitori is like way cheaper than normal buying GC. 40 GC rolls would be, well, about 40 weeks of Nitori, which is $160. Yeah, for a chance to get her, right? Because 40 is like the expected value. That's if you're like have the average luck, if you have an average amount of luck. There's a guy who got 1770 rolls of on Satori's banner, on Nitori's banner. 1770 rolls, that's like 8,000 crystals or something. Yeah. That sounds like SC rolls. That sounds pretty lucky, you know? 1770 rolls. What's the odds of getting her in one roll per roll? It's like nothing, right? It's almost nothing. That's crazy. You got her in 1770. Nice, and like it's pretty lucky, right? You can see it's the same as every other unit, right? It should be down here. They put her at the bottom probably. LOO Satori 0.053. 0.053. That's a 1 in 2,000. Right? It's 1 in 2,000. And they got 5 of her in 1770 rolls. Wow. The expected value is 10,000. 10,000 rolls. They get 5 of her. And he got in 1770. Yeah, it's very lucky. It's abysmal rate. It's the rate. Well, the rate is not meant to be there, right? It's not meant to be existent at all. But eventually, they keep on like putting more and more units in these, right? So eventually there'll be a banner with like 6 of them, or 6 LGs. Imagine in like 5 years, the banner is like 12, it's like 20 LGs. So technically it's not pay to win because you can roll them with seal crystals. That's why they put them here. Stages, battle, explore. This is a wood earth star stage. He got 3 Kanakos in consecutive SC rolls, so whatever. Oh, the SC rate is bugged, really? Interesting. This is from when I was leveling these guys. Holy shit. I was leveling this guy in the DS because there was no EXP stage. Gosh. That was fun. So okay. I don't know if anyone newish, but I'll just do the thing. I'll do the like 30-second or like 1 minute DS summary for DS which is going away in 3 hours, but okay. Okay, so first the elements, wood, earth, star, so is it yang or yin? -8 yen attack, so it favors yin. Is that true? Yep. Gates burst -8 yen attack. Don't be fooled by the spell cards. And then the skills, they have a bit of yin def up. That's normal for these kinds of stages. But they actually do not have oh, they do have yang def up. Okay, so it's just very typical. Yang def up, yang attack down, which tells me I want to use yin units. And then they have a bit of yin def up in the skill, which tends to be normal for these kind of stuff. Okay, and then they break blood, they inflict blind, whatever. Switch luck, and switch luck is bad, huh? It's kind of bad. Wait, is there no Gates Burst 2? Wait, what's up with the stage? Gates Burst 1? There's no Gates Burst 2? Is this a weird stage? Seija has 2 gauges. Ah, interesting. Okay, so this is actually a bit of it's a bit of an odd DS. Did she lock switch for 1 turn? These kind of locking switch for 1 turn usually does pretty much does nothing because you can just die, right? Or you just stall for 1 turn and then switch. But yeah, okay. So there's essentially no locks. There's only 1 tier 1 buff removed, which is interesting. Yeah. So and that's about it for the DS. So it's a yin stage. Is these elements, and then watch out for the blind. And watch out, and it's like, and watch out for any like locks. Okay, sure. So then I just go to yin, and then I just go to also these things which actually is nothing. It's not there. It's just everything 60%. Okay, sure. Okay, so now I just look for yin units which are of these elements. As to start with, right? To start with. So I use CZ2. Maybe. She's already there, so why not? Oh, I love to use Remy, and I love using Remy plus Kaguya because I'm lazy. I'm very lazy. Earthwood Star. So I use New Year's 2. She's very convenient to use, you know? She's very convenient to use. I'm just using every unit that's not what I described to you. This is not yin. This is not the right element. And these are not the right elements as well. Oh, I'm not showing the game, whoops. Shit. Lemao. I forgot to turn on the game. Okay. But well, I said what I was doing, right? So okay, you would be able to follow it anyway. Is there any Earth or some? Oh yeah, MV Patchy. Should I use CZ2? Why not, right? Why shouldn't I use her? I don't see a good reason not to. There we go. Okay. Why am I using CF1 or CF? Is it CF1? CF1. Because it breaks barriers, so I don't have to think about it. Is that a good reason to use her? I think I just slapped this last word turn 1, and then this last word turn 2, and I think that's it. Maybe. I feel like that might be it. And these guys wipe the last gauge, okay. And just make sure everyone has a card on their last word. No, that's Ikagura, great. I would like a card on AoE here as well, probably. What do I want? Oh shit. Too complicated. Reset. What do I want here? Maybe some P up or something, I don't know. Because P is a problem in DS, right? A little bit. I can even search for that now, right? How do I search for that? Passive, select, spirit P up. Party, spirit P out. Come on, is there no party? Okay, whatever. Wait, is he destroy? She's destroy. Okay, I'll use this, whatever. Okay, whatever. Let's just do it. You're in farm called CZ1 Mujamu Mugetsu. Is this worth farming? That's too late anyway. Press this, press this. What else do I want to press? I think that's fine for now. Do I want the Edgy? Yin crit. Maybe I save the Yin crit though. Actually, maybe I do need this. I'm actually, this might not wipe actually, right? Because I might not be full breaking. I'm also blind. Is blind good or bad? Am I full breaking? I'm not full breaking, but it's still wiping. Oh yeah, because it's star weak. Yeah. You got scanned because someone told you more cards is coming. You're doubting CG1. No. Obviously level 100 you'll do, right? But level 120 I'm not sure. I'm still not sure, right? But level 120. And why is so much blind? Is that bad? I think it's bad, right? Okay, so try and graze that away. Wait, she's fine. Isn't she fine with blind? She's fine with almost anything? No, she doesn't like blind. Ah, shit. She's not really full breaking. Because I burned them, I guess, maybe? I don't really have to kill Seija, right? I don't have to kill her completely yet at this point. Why is she going first? Why isn't Kaguya going first? Doesn't Kaguya have quick? Oh, I don't know. If this fails, I'm gonna go and put my food in the oven before doing another try. But hopefully everything just goes well. Goes fine. Patchy is quick too. Exactly. Patchy and the other one have quick. Is that freeze? Who has freeze? Who's freezing? No, I don't have P. Can do this, maybe? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. How much is this doing? Seiga can live, right? So it doesn't matter. I need to kill... I would like to kill Yoshika. It'd be annoying if it doesn't. Oh yeah, it's fine, okay. Actually, it's a bit annoying that Seiga lives. But I guess it's fine. Am I dead? No, okay. It's a bit annoying because now I'll be switch locked, right? But it's whatever. I don't know if I should boost or graze or what. If there's anything, I'm just gonna do it. What's your thoughts on Blue Moon 2? CF1 Reimu. I think it's pretty good, right? I would say. I guess I just die, yeah. I'll just die or like yeah, and graze. I think I die because I don't have graze. They also get more yin def up, which is like 2 more yin def up, so it's like whatever. The last one is broken? Oh, you don't have it's broken, yeah, okay. Exactly, right? Even her spells are pretty good, you know? Yeah, exactly, STSC is really good. But AoE is not bad too, right? From what I've... From my own... From what I've... Like, subjectively. Subjectively, AoE is pretty good. Is there freeze? There isn't, right? I don't know. That was weird last time. I don't think this won't do that much, right? Because she's just poor. She's not set up well. But this destroyed them because of the damage so effective and all that crap. Oh shit! Look at that! What? No. I think AoE is terrible. Oh really? Okay. Kit is fine, but no agility. Yes, only self-edgy, right? Are we talking about Blue 2? Blue 2 has like 5 self-edgy on the thing. But it's kind of awkwardly placed. She doesn't have pearly edgy. She does like kind of like edgy in general, yeah. But okay, cool. See you guys on Saturday, on whatever, probably. What's coming out on the maintenance? This is today. The next one is on 26th. The next one, that's Wednesday. Interesting. So we have one on Tuesday and then next week's on Wednesday. Okay, sure. We have Relic. We have EX. We don't have Chimata yet. Okay. We have Mima. So I get Mima. Every time people are complaining that I don't have Mima. Or like, not people are complaining. Every time I regret that I don't have Mima. Yes. Okay, fine. Get Mima. Okay. Yeah, because they're never rerunning her, right? I mean, they never put her in a collection banner because she's a genic. She's so strong, really. Also Mary, right? How can you pass on Mary? How could I ever have passed on Mary? Yukuris. Wait, they're rerunning Mima? This is the wrong DS. This is Shinki's DS. Hello? Are you? Oh, Shinki's here as well. She's so broken, is better than Shinki. Oh, really? You swear she got buffed? I don't know exactly how. How it's plus 12% base crit, right? So it means that you need. If you have 10% base, 10% plus 12 is 22%. That's not enough. You need 20% base, right? If you have 20% base crit accuracy plus Mima's 12%, that's about enough for 100%. For almost 100%. Is that right? It's like plus 12%. How does that work? Earth laser attack. 15% base is basically enough. Okay. Alright, sorry. Okay. Okay, bye bye.